Question 1569. Would you rather watch people getting frisky or have others watch you?
Neither.
That depends entirely on who these people are.
I mean, we all watch. Are you mean like in person? Because don't we all watch porn?
No, we're talking about in person.
Frisky.
Oh.
Say again?
How frisky is frisky?
Very frisky.
Okay, are we talking X-rated here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to stand by my answer. It 100% depends on who the other people are.
Right, you don't know. They're a stranger.
Then I'd rather watch the stranger.
You'd rather watch the stranger. Donald Pet says, I like to watch.
Oh, I see.
And Deary says, me watch. But I didn't see what Uhan's answer was.
Could you repeat the question, please, Dave?
2 seconds. Tess says, can the people I watch be me and someone else? No.
Oh.
And Sandy says, who are the others? Strangers. Right. The question was, would you rather watch people get frisky or have others watch you?
I have been paid professionally for the latter.
Chauncey Gardner likes to watch.
That doesn't mean that that's what you prefer.
I prefer my bank balance to get bigger.
You just prefer to get paid. Cryptomeria says, I prefer watching.
Do I get paid if they watch me?
Not necessarily, no. I don't know where that's just something that Phoebe apparently gets.
He's a pro.
You know what's kind of funny? I mean, I've rollerbladed naked in multiple parades, but I'd rather watch other people have sex. Like, I don't mind being naked in public, but I'd rather not be having sex in public. Is that weird?
I have a question for you then. Would it make any difference if you were painted up like that?
No. Sex. Well, look, I'm demisexual, so really I only have sex when I'm in love anyway. And so, like, having strangers watch that, it just doesn't seem right. I don't know. I mean, if there were people I knew and trusted to share the experience in ways that were, I don't want to say wholesome, but, you know, like that were on my side, I guess, where they're like supporting me and the people I'm with, and they're okay with it, and it's a good thing that we're sharing this situation. Fine, but strangers, no.
Fair enough. Wait, that Spooky says this is a prelude to Dave's dogging parties. Go on, Jeff.
So what? Yeah. Can I say if I had no idea I was being watched, does that count?
No. You'll have to be. The whole point of the question is you're very conscious of what's going on, regardless. Whether you're watching.
Obviously, obviously, I'm probably like the only person here that does not watch fucking porn. Because why? You know, I don't get it. But I'd probably marginally prefer to actually sit and watch a fucking porno than have other people watching me.
Fair enough.
I'm going to answer honestly.
No, it's a good answer. Nerdy says, "Can I watch myself in a mirror?" No. Natasha, the Fluffy Bunny, says, "Watch me." Uhan says, "Watch me." Sandy says, "I'll watch them. Maybe I'll close my eyes and turn away." I've got good at that. RJC says, "I hate being looked at."
Do I get to pick who I'm watching?
No.
Me.
Then absolutely not.
You know what?
Good. I wouldn't want you watching me.
If the problem of self-consciousness, not of the having sex or the nudity, but rather of expertise or technique were removed, I'd be a lot more okay with it too. I don't mind people seeing me naked and getting filthy. I just don't want it judged or rated or graded. You know?
You don't want a round of applause at the end.
I mean, I'll be okay with that, just not boos and hisses, please.
What about whooping?
What?
What about whooping? Whoop, 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 whoop.
I hated that even when they did it in music.
See, I'm trans and I hate my body, so.
How about stuffing dollars in your shirts? Well, you wouldn't be wearing shirts, would you? Well, in your crack, putting dollars in your crack then. Or $50.
you talking about, Jenny?
The algorithm.
You talking about where you swipe a credit card in the ass?
Ah,
Going for 2 seconds.
What?
How are we allowed to ask this question, but I'm not allowed to ask my Jesus question?
Because it's not hasn't got a number, and I can't cut it up without number. Lone Wanderer says, I'd rather watch less work for my snatch, and that way I can figure out if my sex is normal. Fair enough. And Doorknob says, new twist, the two people are your mum and dad. Enjoy your devil's wish.
Somebody, oh God, he's a fucking.
Yeah, I've already seen that, so that's no big deal.
Kick Doorknob head, please.
Kick Doorknob head.
The algorithm's going to hate us tonight.
Then Lone Wanderer says, I have a lot of Kate's pictures. Uh-huh.
well, it's not like those pictures from those parades aren't all over the internet already.
To be fair, you did link to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever seen
well,
them,
my point is, I'm not exactly objecting now, am I?
the only time I've ever seen them, Kate, is when you shared them with me.
Yes.
So. Just saying. Not that I'm complaining at all, but I wouldn't have found them otherwise.
Noxum says, I thought the makeup was, do you call it makeup? Body paint. It was
Usually just
fantastic.
like paint. Like, not even body paint, just paint.
What if the couple you had to watch was Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton?
And Hillary Clinton. I think they'd be stabbing each other before the end.
Quite frankly,
no.
I'd change
Okay.
my original answer and have sex in front of those two rather than watch that getting it on.
I would probably still watch the shit show and just like have a
sorry, I
therapy
just went
session.
Actually,
after
wait a
that.
minute. Can I record it and put it online?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
All the
Because
money.
I
Do you
I
wanna
guarantee
spread
you
the
there are a lot
around?
of people who would pay a lot of money for me to not put it online. And I don't mean
Okay.
bribing Donald Trump or Hillary. I mean, there's a lot of people saying don't pollute the internet with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably
David
one of them.
It might almost be worth it just to hear Hillary say Bill's one's a lot bigger than yours.
No, still wouldn't be worth it to me.
All I can say to you, Bionic, is that the one man who would pay you top dollar not to put it on the internet is David Pecker.
I don't know who that is.
Is that the
He's
guy
the
that made that movie about with Edward Furlong?
No, David Pecker is the editor-in-chief of National Enquirer
Oh, I do
magazine.
know who that guy is.
I thought he was a soccer player.
Right.
Michael Jackson plays soccer.
Michael Jackson's dead.
No, there is a Michael Jackson who plays in the English Football League.
Yep.
So Michael Jackson
Oh.
plays soccer.
I remember hearing about a guy named Michael Rowe who tried to start a software company called Mike Rowe Soft and kind of got himself a little bit sued for it. But I'm like, it's his name. What can you do?
But it wasn't his name. He was appropriating the word soft on the end.
No,
If he had changed his name to Mike Rowe Soft and had hyphenated it, he would have got away with it.
well, he
It's
was
like how
he was an older guy, so he was just describing his penis.
I thought it was a high school kid, but okay.
Well, I can be too.
he hasn't reached
I kids
puberty
are
yet.
hard all the time.
Right, who hasn't answered this question?
Who cares?
Everyone. Jenny, what's your answer?
I don't really have one. I wouldn't want to watch anybody, and I wouldn't want anybody to watch me.
Or which would you hate? Which would you hate the least?
Sex is dirty and filthy, and it shouldn't be on public display.
Only good sex.
Oh. I wouldn't want anyone to watch me ever.
So you would go for watching someone?
I even make my partner wear a blindfold.
Oh God, Ox has found fucking Clinton Trump.
I answered the question.
What was your
damn it,
answer? My
Ox.
bad.
Watch.
Watch. Manda?
Same.
Fair enough. Right, next question.
And did you answer?
No?
Are you going to?
You are not
No.
exempt.
Nobody wants to watch Dave. Move on.
Dave.
Can we switch halfway through?
No.
Why not?
So both?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Worst of
hold on,
both worlds.
if you're allowed to have both, why am I not allowed to have neither?
Because it's his fucking show. That's why.
You know, maybe it's just me,
True.
but if you didn't know there was an exercise ball, all that bouncing up and down could be a little suspicious.
Louis, see how high I go.
Dave, move on to
Yeah.
the next question, please.
Ben didn't last long on his.
Yeah, because I put it on top of my chair so that you could all see it, and it's not comfortable to do that. It's too small to like have on
Yeah.
the floor.
I did that once for Dave, and I was drunk too. So
It's a
that
little
was
baby
fun.
one. You
Yeah,
wouldn't be
To
able to
sit
see
on
me
it, to
this.
sit on it, you need a huge one.
Yeah.
Not
Fallen
The euphemisms are endless.
Yeah. It was after one of
it is much better to sit on a big one. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.